Good day, everyone, and welcome to Home at the Hollow. Welcome to my kitchen, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today's recipe is my take on a tater tot casserole. And my take, I like to boost the fresh ingredients in any recipe, and of course boost some of the vegetables, so you get a little bit of extra vitamins and minerals and nutrients. I woke up and I got up, actually it was yesterday morning, and I'm thinking, oh, what am I going to cook for dinner? I'm going to have an incredibly busy day. And I started going through my freezer, I started going through the fridge and all of that, and I guess I just got inspired. I said, I can't throw this away. I can't throw that away. It's, they were pretty close to, someone else may be going, throwing that away. No. These are items that I have used in prior recipes on this channel, and I will do my very best to drop links below to those and upcoming future videos as well. So if you are interested in a tater tot casserole or a clean out your fridge casserole, then I hope that you keep watching. So guys, I'm starting my casserole off with frying bacon. And that's a good start in my book. I don't know about you guys, but I don't always have paper plates, but gosh, that sure is nice not to dirty a dish doing something like this. But I'm going to leave my bacon grease in here. If you're shy about that, just drain your grease off or don't use bacon, and maybe put a little bit of olive oil in there to brown your turkey and or beef with. So we just about have our pink beat in this ground turkey. I like really super lean ground turkey, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one medium chopped onion, and I've got one clove of garlic here chopped. I'm going to wait for that, but I'm going to go ahead and add my onion and keep cooking this until the onion is translucent. Because this is one of those situations where, it'll finish baking off in the oven. Oh, no, I can tell you, it may very well, but I've had too many experiences where it did not, finish cooking in the slow cooker, and, you think, oh, I'm going to have this really great whatever, and the onion's still kind of raw. That's never a good thing. But I'm going to keep cooking this, like I said, until my onion is just about there, and then I'm going to add my garlic, and we will go from there. So while my ground turkey is browning, I'm going to get this mixed up ahead of time and save myself a little bit of time. I've got a small can of cream of mushroom soup. To that, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of milk. I usually, when I'm cooking like this, I usually use whole milk. If you have, 2%, then that's certainly fine. That's so okay. I'm going to add 1 cup of whole kernel corn. And I'm not really sure I'm going to add salt, but I'm definitely going to add a little bit of pepper. With the canned soup, I'm kind of reluctant to add too much salt. But I've got this ready, and I'm going to turn my attention back over to the stove. So we are just about here. You can see my onion is starting to turn translucent. That's just one medium onion. If you want something bigger, then you do bigger. I'm going to add my garlic. And just give it, maybe a minute or two. It doesn't take the garlic very long. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this off. That looks pretty good. Now the mixture that we were working on, the mushroom, milk, and corn. If you don't like corn, you don't have to do corn at all. Of course not. You find something that you like. But I'm going to just stir this up a bit. As you can see, my bacon is waiting patiently in the wings. And I'm going to, you know, kind of let that do like a slow simmer. Just maybe 2 minutes. I've got my spinach here. And again, this was left over from another recipe. I make every food item I buy kind of count to make sure I don't, you know, allow something to sit in the fridge and you know, get ruined on me. So, and this will totally wilt down. I've got this on medium, and I'm going to just allow my spinach to wilt a little bit into the casserole. And what we'll do is we'll let this go for, you know, maybe goodness, 5 minutes, and we will start assembling our casserole. So guys, I'm going to start assembling my casserole here. Let me scooch over here. And this is cooled off just, oh, yikes, a little bit, not a lot. Get all of your vegetables. Yum. Let's just spread this out a little bit. Get rid of this. Heavy pan, very heavy pan. Let's see, there we go. And spinach is so good for you guys too. I'm going to add, I do have some shredded cheddar here. If you want to do jack, cheddar, whatever kind of cheese that you like, you do you, but I'm going to just spread just a good amount over the top here. A couple handfuls, gosh, you know, I thought I was going to use all of this, but that would be way too much cheese. Of course, if you like cheese, then who am I to say, right? And there you go. I think that's plenty of cheese. I'm going to add my tater tots. And again, I'm cleaning out my freezer and my fridge. I really, in all sincerity, I got up today going, oh, what am I going to have for dinner? I have not a clue. So here we are. Didn't go to the store for any of this. And, you know, I'm sure someone else probably could do it prettier. But again, I'm just using and I only had a part of a bag of tater tots in my freezer. My store has been running low, very low. And yeah, it's been kind of sad. Let's see. You know, and I know that I probably should have this just covered with tater tots, and I don't. And what I did do is I did defrost some frozen hash browns. And, you know, I'm going to just try it, guys. I'm going to just try it. I'm going to just sprinkle the frozen hash browns in between. And again, I thought I was going to use all of this. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm going to, you remember the bacon I fried? I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of bacon bits over here. I mean, why not, right? Bacon is always good. If you have leftover, my goodness, you can add bacon to so many different things. And I'm sure you remember the Parm cheese from several different recipes, and I'm going to add a little bit of Parm. I'm going to bake this at 350 uncovered for probably 30-35 minutes. I may let it go a little bit longer, but we will see. And that's the gist of, gosh, I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner tonight. Serve it with a bit of a salad, and that's going to be delicious. But we're going to come back after this is baked and let you guys have a good look. And I am back. You guys, I think you guys can see this. I made a very, very small plate. And I think you guys can see. I'm not sure if you can see the steam coming off of this, but oh my goodness. This just smelled so incredibly delicious baking in the oven. I raised my oven temperature to 375 because mine seems to kind of run a little light anyway, but I baked mine for about 40 minutes. I did not add any more cheese or anything. Everything that you saw that I did was just as I did it. Adding not the tater tots, but like the loose hash brown potatoes was just fine. That wasn't a problem. They did not crisp up and crunch up like the tater tots did, but they were delicious in between. The spinach, the addition of the fresh, rough chopped spinach was so good, guys. When I was younger, I never really cared for spinach much, but that was many years ago, and that was right out of a can. So it's no wonder I didn't really like it. But oh, and I think one of the things that kind of set this over the top is the very, very good quality of cheddar cheese that I used. I made sure I used a very good quality cheddar cheese. Now the corn, if you don't have corn, you could put green beans in this. Whatever it is that you have left over, the whole purpose of this casserole was to, gosh, what do I not want to waste? What do I not want to throw away? And let's see how we can make this a little bit better. But now I have to tell you guys, I am going to be working on a tater tot casserole, but with another twist. It'll be later this summer when my garden is going. You guys know I cook vegetable heavy sometimes, and it's just, I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do to make it even healthier. But the addition of the bacon bits in here, incredible. And the cheese, sorry guys, it's delicious. I mean, I opted to use very, very lean ground turkey. If you don't have that, use whatever it is that you have. But I like to use very, very lean cuts in anything that I do. But oh my goodness, I hope you give this a try. It's one of those things, you might have a little cup or so of green beans left over from something. Throw it right in there. Throw it right in there. It's all going to be good. So I hope you join me again here, home at the Hollow. Goodbye, guys.